Hello students, today's topic is converting decimals into fractions, and we will learn how to write decimal numbers as fractions. We can do it easily if we know the places after the decimal. So before starting, let's revise the places after the decimal. So the places after the decimal are tens, hundreds and thousands. So tenth is the first place after the decimal, hundredth is the second place after the decimal, and thousands is the third place after the decimal. Now look at these decimal numbers. You see the numbers are written on three different colors of cards. Why I have done so? Because these are three different types of questions which you have to solve. And let's see what are the similarities and what are the differences between them. So we will start one by one, and we are starting with the yellow cards first. Now if you will look at the numbers written on these yellow cards, do you see any similarity? Yes, there is only one digit after the decimal. After the decimal in the first card is 0.1, then 0.7, then here it is 0.9, and in the last card there is again only one digit after decimal, which is 0.4. Now let's have a look at the orange cards. What do you see? There are two digits after the decimal. So 0.07, 0.05, 0.37, 0.29. This is how they are different from yellow cards. In yellow cards, there is only one digit after the decimal, and in orange cards, there are two digits after the decimal. Now let's have a look on the pegged cards. Yes, now you have understood they are different from other two cards because the digits after the decimal are 3. Look at all the cards. Okay, I hope you have understood the difference between these cards, and you have to solve these three type of questions. There is not much difference when we solve these. The only thing we have to remember when we are solving these yellow cards, the questions having one digit after the decimal, it means we have to write the fraction having denominator tens, because tenth is the first place after the decimal. Okay, now when we'll come here, so there are two digits after the decimal. So what are the two places after the decimal? Tens and hundreds. So the second place after the decimal is hundreds. So here denominator will be 100. Now coming over here there are three digits after the decimal, 1000 as denominator because there are three digits after the decimal. Now let's solve this one, 2.1. So after the decimal there is one digit, so it means there is only one place. Tens, when I say tens, so this will be written, this place will be written as denominator, and this number will be after the decimal will be written as numerator, and whole number we will simply write it as whole number. So here my whole number is 2, so I will write it as 2 only, and then after 2 is decimal, so there is no need to write the decimal while writing fractions. So it means decimal indicates that I am going to write the fraction. Here 1, so 1 is my numerator. Okay, so after decimal one is in which place? 10th place. The first place after the decimal is 10th, so we will write this place as denominator. Coming to next, again 5.7. This is whole number and this is the decimal part or the fraction part. So I will write 5 as a whole number, and then Decimal means I have to start writing the fraction. The number which is given here is 7, so I'll write it as a numerator. And there is only one digit after the decimal, means first place. First place is tens, so I'll write it as denominator. Next is 43.9. So 43.9, 43 is my whole number. So I'll simply write 43, and then this decimal shows that I have to start with the fraction part. 9 is the number after decimal, so I'll write it as numerator. And it is the only digit, the first place. So the first place is 10th. So I'll write 10 as denominator. Okay. Now let's start solving these numbers having 2 digits after the decimal. So 5.07. So 5 is my whole number. So I will write it like this. 5 as a whole number. Decimal means start writing fraction. So I'll start writing fraction. So the numbers after the decimal are 0 and 7. So we have to write them as numerator. But 0, 7 there is no need to, if I write it like this. So 0 in the beginning has no meaning. So there is no need to write 0 if there is 0 after the decimal. We will just write the number. Okay. Then this is places. We will count the places. This is 10th place. This is 100th place. So the last place is 100th. So that will be my denominator. Coming to this one, 18 is my whole number, so I'll simply write 18. Decimal means start writing the fraction number. So as I told you, when 0 is in the beginning near the decimal, there is no need to write the 0. We will simply write 5. And then we will count the places, names of the places. This is 10th place and this is 100th place. So my last place is 100th. So I'll write 100th. 5 out of 100. Coming to this one. So 21.37. So 21 is my whole number. I'll simply write it as 21. Decimal means start writing fractions. So 37 is the number. So I have no 0. So I'll simply write 37 here. And now here I will count the places. This is 10th place. This is 100th place. So my last place is 100th. So I will write 100 as denominator. Now look at these numbers. Here the first one. My whole number is 1. 1.006. So whole number is 1. So I'll write it 1. Decimal, when decimal comes, it means I have to start writing the fraction. Now as I told you earlier, there are 2 zeros in the beginning immediately after the decimal. So we will not write them. So it is 6 here. Numerator is 6. This will be the numerator, and denominator is, we will read the names of the places. This is 10th place, this is 100th place, and this is 1000th place. So the last place is thousands. So we will write thousands as denominator. And this is my answer. 1 and 6 upon 1000. Okay. My next example is 13.058. So what is the whole number? First we will write the whole number, which is 13. Decimal means start writing fraction. So there is a 0 in the beginning, so we will skip it. We will simply write 5 and 8. So 58. And let's read the name of the places. 10th place, 100th place, 1000th place. So 1000 is the last place, so I'll write 1000 here as denominator. Okay. Coming to the next one, I hope now you can tell me, yes, 49, very good. Then start writing fraction, and this is 73. We are not writing 0, and you know why. I hope you can explain it why we are not writing 0. And 10th, 100th, 1000. So denominator is 1000. Clear? So this is how it will come out. We have to write decimals as fractions. Now I am giving you these 3 questions to solve and 20 seconds time to solve them, and your time starts now. Time is up, and here are the answers. Check your answers. If all your answers are correct, then you are a star. Okay, solve more questions, and thank you for watching.